Well, residents at Gumbani village outside Malamulele in Limpopo are reeling in shock following the death of two people who were coming home from a local tavern in the early hours of this morning. A 13-year-old girl was allegedly run over by a taxi, while a 23-year-old man was allegedly assaulted and stabbed. Police are investigating two separate cases of murder and culpable homicide.
It is believed that the two deaths occurred after 2 o'clock on Sunday morning. This after patrons from this tavern had been asked to leave the facility as it was closing time. Eyewitnesses say a fight then broke out between the patrons. In the process, 23-year-old Tlamulo Baloi was assaulted and stabbed to death. The Grade 10 learners' home is located at a neighboring village and had been renting out a room at his friend's house in order to be closer to his school. The friend's family wants police to make a swift arrest for Baloyi's family to get closure. They also stabbed me and broke my windows. I wish that the one suspect that we could recognize will point police towards his accomplices so that they can all be arrested, so the deceased family can have closure. They left me with their son and now he's been killed. Eyewitnesses say as they were waiting for emergency personnel to respond to Baloyi's attack, a 13-year-old girl was hit by a taxi a stone's throw away from where Baloyi lost his life. Locals believe the taxi driver had also been stabbed and was making his way to seek medical attention.
A 13-year-old girl has sadly died after being knocked down by a minibus taxi in the early hours of Sunday, the 7th of August, on Road D4 at Gumbani village in Bembe district. Possible cause is cited as pedestrian being on the road. Such a loss of life is heartbreaking, and as a department, we send our condolences to the bereaved family.
The family of the 13-year-old girl was not available to comment. The local headman says the incident was a first of its kind in the quiet village. We are terrified that the incident might happen again, as the deceased were coming from a tavern at 2 a.m. in the morning and the tavern is still operating as normal. Police spokesperson Brigadier Mutlafela Mujapilu says they've opened a case of murder and another of culpable homicide. Peman Baloi, SABC News, Gumbani in Malamulele.